Hey everyone, welcome back to the garage. You know I love busting myths, and today we're tackling something that affects us all, those persistent gas-saving myths. We've all heard them: fill up in the morning, premium gas is magic, the list goes on. But are these claims true, or are they just blowing smoke? We're about to find out. Get ready to separate fact from fiction as we put these gas-saving myths to the test. Let's dive in and save you some money at the pump. Okay, let's talk premium gas. It sounds fancy, right? You see it at the gas station and it's always more expensive than regular gas, but what exactly makes it premium? Is it really worth the extra cost? And it costs more, so it must be better, right? Well, not necessarily. The higher price tag can be misleading. Many people assume that because it's more expensive, it must be better for their car. Not so fast. Here's the deal. Premium gas has a higher octane rating, which prevents engine knocking. Engine knocking is a phenomenon where fuel burns unevenly in your engine, causing a knocking or pinging sound. But unless your car's manual specifically says premium fuel only, using it won't give you more power or better mileage. Most cars are designed to run perfectly well on regular gas. The higher octane rating in premium gas is only beneficial for high-performance engines that require it. Think of it like this: if your car is designed to run on regular, giving it premium is like putting racing fuel in a minivan. It's unnecessary and doesn't improve performance. In fact, it's just a waste of money. It's overkill. You're just throwing money away. The extra cost of premium gas adds up over time, and you're not getting any real benefit from it. So stick to what your car manufacturer recommends and save your hard-earned cash for something more exciting than overpriced gasoline. Whether it's a family road trip or a night out, there are better ways to spend your money than on premium gas that your car doesn't need. Ever heard that filling your tank in the morning gets you more bang for your buck? It's a common belief that many drivers swear by. The idea is that by filling up early, you can take advantage of cooler temperatures. The theory is that gasoline is denser when it's cold, so you get more fuel for the same price. This sounds like a smart way to save a few bucks, right? But let's dig a little deeper into this claim. Sounds plausible, but here's the catch. Gas stations store their fuel underground. These storage tanks are designed to keep the fuel at a relatively stable temperature, regardless of the time of day or the weather outside. And guess what? The temperature underground stays pretty darn consistent throughout the day. This means that the fuel's density doesn't fluctuate as much as you might think. So, whether you fill up at the crack of dawn or during your lunch break, you're getting the same amount of gas. The difference in fuel density is negligible and won't impact the amount you get. Don't let this myth dictate your schedule. Fill up when it's convenient for you. The convenience of filling up when you need to far outweighs any minimal difference in fuel density. So next time, choose a time that fits your schedule best. We've all been there. You're filling up your tank, the pump clicks off, and you think, just a little bit more. But resist the urge to top it off. Here's why. Modern cars have a vapor recovery system. When you overfill, that extra fuel can get sucked back into the system and end up right back at the gas station. You end up paying for gas you don't even get to use. So next time the pump clicks off, consider it a sign to stop. Your wallet will thank you. Let's clear up the confusion about octane ratings. Higher octane doesn't equal more power. It's all about preventing engine knock. Engine knock is that nasty pinging or rattling sound you might hear when you accelerate. It happens when the fuel-air mixture in your engine ignites unevenly. Higher octane fuel burns slower and resists this knocking. But here's the thing. If your car is designed for regular octane and doesn't knock, using higher octane won't magically boost your horsepower. It's a classic summer dilemma: AC or open windows. Conventional wisdom says rolling down the windows saves gas, but it's not always that simple. At low speeds, open windows might be more fuel efficient, but as you pick up speed, those open windows create drag, forcing your engine to work harder and burn more fuel. Modern AC systems are designed to be more efficient than ever, so at higher speeds, using your AC might actually save you gas compared to cruising with the windows down. Let's talk about those budget-friendly gas stations. Are they cutting corners with subpar fuel? Relax. All gasoline sold in the US has to meet certain quality standards. The difference between regular gas at a no-name station and a big brand is often just the additives. Top-tier gas contains extra detergents that can help keep your engine cleaner over time. But using regular gas from a reputable station won't suddenly turn your car into a clunker. It used to be a given. If you wanted better fuel economy, you went with a manual transmission, but hold on, the times, they are a-changing. Modern automatic transmissions, especially those with CVTs or continuously variable transmissions and more gears, are giving manuals a run for their money in the fuel efficiency department. These advanced automatics can shift gears more smoothly and efficiently than even the most skilled driver, often resulting in better gas mileage. Remember when our parents would let the car idle for ages on cold mornings? Those days are long gone. Modern engines don't need a lengthy warm-up. In fact, idling for more than a minute or two in cold weather is just wasting gas. The best way to warm up your car is to drive it gently for the first few minutes. This allows the engine to reach its optimal operating temperature faster and more efficiently. Walk down the automotive aisle and you'll be bombarded with fuel additives promising to boost your MPG and clean your engine. But do they really work? The truth is, most fuel additives won't make a noticeable difference in your gas mileage. Some injector cleaners can help remove deposits and improve performance over time, but don't expect a sudden surge in fuel efficiency. Ever heard that keeping your gas tank full prevents fuel from evaporating? It's a common misconception. Modern cars have sealed fuel systems that minimize evaporation regardless of how much fuel is in the tank. So, unless you're driving a vintage car with a less sophisticated fuel system, don't worry about filling up just to prevent evaporation. Cruise control is a godsend on long, flat stretches of highway, but when it comes to hilly terrain, it can actually hurt your fuel economy. Here's why. When you're driving uphill, cruise control tends to overcompensate, feeding more gas to maintain a constant speed. This can lead to unnecessary fuel consumption. All right, gearheads, let's talk air filters. You might have heard a lot of chatter about how a dirty air filter can mess with your car's fuel efficiency, but is that really the case? Let's dive into the nitty-gritty details and bust some myths. This one's a bit technical, but stick with me. Understanding how air filters work can save you from unnecessary worries and expenses. The old thinking was that a clogged air filter choked the engine, making it burn more fuel. This was a common belief back in the day, and that was true for cars built before the mid-80s. Those older engines were quite different from what we have today. Back then, engines used carburetors, which had a fixed air-fuel ratio. This meant that any restriction in airflow, like a dirty air filter, would directly impact the fuel mixture. But modern cars? They're smarter than that. Today's vehicles are equipped with advanced technology that makes them much more efficient and adaptable. They use electronic fuel injection, EFI, and mass airflow sensors, MAF. These systems are designed to optimize performance and efficiency. These systems constantly monitor the air intake and adjust the fuel injection accordingly. They ensure that the engine gets the right amount of fuel, no matter the condition of the air filter. So even if your air filter is a bit dirty, the car compensates, maintaining the correct air-fuel mixture. This means your engine can still run efficiently. What does this mean for you? Well, it means you don't have to stress about your gas mileage dropping just because your air filter isn't spotless. A dirty air filter might make your car feel a bit sluggish, especially when accelerating. You might notice a slight decrease in power, but it won't affect your gas mileage in a modern car. So next time someone tells you that a dirty air filter is killing your MPG, you can confidently say, myth busted. So there you have it, 13 gas myths busted. Many of these myths sound logical but don't hold up with modern fuel technology. The best way to save gas is to follow your car's manual, maintain proper tire pressure and drive smoothly, avoiding hard acceleration. And don't waste money on unnecessary fuel tricks that promise the world but deliver very little. That's it for today's myth-busting adventure. Remember, knowledge is power, and in this case, it can save you some serious cash at the pump.